potential scenario that after runes, you might try and put the Legion into the bat lane, and then use aggro try and just punch the Razor potentially.
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, and it looks like Goon Squad is also thinking this, as you see this big smoke rotation towards top with everybody except for Pexu.
Also pretty interesting. Ace already started with the boots.
Yeah,
is he going to do the cell play?
So it looks.
He's not. He's just
maybe. Yeah, I thought you're right. Maybe like the 33 where you run out with the ward and then sell the boots at the shop, which is a sick tech, by the way.
It's really cool tech.
But nah, it looks like he anticipates laning against the Razor. And is he?
No.
I don't know.
No. He is very much. He showed top, ran back to mid with the boots, and they're looking for this lane. They want to have this lane set up.
Oh my god, this is. And dude, totally.
And look, so they baited showing top, and now they're going bottom. They are doing the tri lane. They are setting it up.
This is awesome. Oh my god, this is really cool. And they have this ward here, which is scouting for the rotations between the lanes. This is really cool.
They've already set themselves up to make sure that they get the lane that they want.
Dude, Gaimin Gladiators really are the experts of aggro tri-laning, aren't they? Wow.
But now S4, he sees it. He sees it. He's like, guys, we've just been done here.
Oh, what do you do? I mean,
they're already in position to walk bottom.
Yeah, Goon Squad is.
But this ward, like you said, it's showing everything,
right? It's showing everything. Yeah, this is a confusing state to be in for either team. Well, for the cores, but the boots are really cool here too, because it means that when you're walking between lanes, it's not as painfully slow for you.
Oh, look at Aqua though. He's still mid. He's like, no one's showing, boys. I'm not going anywhere. It's always Gladiators that do this. There's no other team that forces this much. Like, I remember like Tour 1.
And they see it because of the ward. Okay, this is.
But they have TP advantage. I like how we're hyping up, setting up a lane.
Who TP'd? Who did this?
No, because Goon Squad hasn't TP'd yet. That's what I mean. So they're going to get the lane that they wanted.
Yeah, well, neither is Gladiators, though.
No, oh, poor Ace. Look at Ace. Oh, he's coming back.
You got to start with the Quelling Blade in jungle at this point, right? Get that Quelling Blade. Hit up some jungle.
Sell the boots, buy the quell, buy pack of tangos.
Oh, here we go again.
And now he's walking top.
Here we go again. He can use the hammer to get himself there a little quicker.
He already has been doing that to get bottom.
I see. That's very reasonable. The middle laners are just like, what the hell is going on? Why are there so many people walking through my lane, soaking my XP?
But the thing is, like, this works out because Goon Squad's also doing the same play.
Aqua's
also trying to mirror it.
I think you're completely wrong.
So in these scenarios, I always think, like, which is the team that's supposed to be...
I'm sure you know.
That's a great chat line, by the way, especially because I know Slacks was on the other end of that. Being told he was wrong, but this I think benefits the team that is supposed to lose the lanes. So I feel like Gaimin is cool at this because like Bat will beat a Dawnbreaker in a 1v1, Razor will beat Legion in a 1v1, roughly, you know, maybe 60-40 in both of those matchups or something. But even then, it's hard to calculate who's winning here. Well, the supports, but the supports are winning.
Yeah, the support. Look at Razor. Look at Razor. He's also doing the same thing.
Oh yeah,
he was just jungling.
All right, he started Q. He's just like walking by jungle camps. May as well.
No, but the thing is, in this scenario, surely if you're Goon Squad, would you not have just left bat bottom, Razor top, you farm, you force Gladiators to think about their lanes a little bit longer? The fact that Goon Squad instantly moved as well, like they had the advantage. They set the bat bottom, they put the Razor top.
So you think Goon Squad should leave bat versus Legion?
No, because they started the game with the Dawnbreaker bottom into the Batrider. Legion was top walking bottom, right?
Yeah.
But then Aqua very quickly then moved bottom.
Yeah, the problem is that everybody's rotating.
Exactly, yeah.
So now,
so now they just accepted it,
They're like, whatever. Whatever. We're all really low level.
But this is what I expected Goon Squad to do at the start, once they saw that rotation, because then at least they have an extra minute of being in lane, right? I didn't expect them to mirror it.
Now, the cool thing here is, like, now you've got to start thinking, like, okay, who is better at playing into these level 3 supports, right?
Yeah.
Because, like, Clockwork...
CM's level 3.
Yeah,
Clock's level 3.
Like, the calculations are completely
I'd rather have a CM
now.
and a Clock right now being level 3 compared to an IO.
An IO and a Nyx. Yeah, totally. That is interesting.
And Ace just sacrificed his entire game right now. He TP bottom to force the Razor down, to then allow Dratchu to TP in and to finally get the lane.
Yeah.
So it's been 3 minutes of setup. CM hits level 3, and because of that, they finally get the lane that they want. Ace has been so sacrificial. They get the first blood. This has been such a long ordeal, Jenkins.
This is something else. This is something else. And it doesn't surprise me that it's Gaimin Gladiators. That's the...
Tofu's level 4.
The team that's behind this. Yeah. As we see the first blood again.
Cancels the tether.
Cancels the tether just barely. So that feels like I mean, the game's been very weird, but that does feel like a bit of a blunder from Hanskin a little bit there. I think he dies if he waits, though, so it's like it was kind of forced.
And look at this fat wave coming into Duracho. All this shenanigans, now get the double wave coming in.
Here we go, baby.
Oh, he's a happy chap.
Yeah.
But no, all this like laning setup shenanigans because of Ace, right? Because of him having this boots being sacrificial. He even went boots windlace, by the way. Like he fully subscribed to this idea. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, they're just having a jolly old time.
Yeah, regular laning, yeah.
Nothing crazy, yeah.
What is going on, guys? Limp coming up, coming a bit ahead in this lane. 6 denies, but nothing substantial, really.
I mean, they're very equal mid lanes, right? They both push out the mid, they both farm the small camps.
Yeah.
There is potential chance that either can kill the other.
Oh, man, if they kill Aqua here. I was trying to heal him, but man, CM just does so much damage when you have these levels.
She's level 4,
yeah.
Jenkins.
As Tofu, he is there. They don't see him. He's just out of vision. Going on Hanskin. I don't think he has retether. He does have retether. Gets canceled again. I mean, it's just so hard. There's so much to interrupt the tether. That's 2 urn charges, by the way, on Tofu. He got a full urn, so not only is he getting levels, he's farming too.
Oh no, Razor comes top. All right, guys, do we have TPs available on the 3? Duracho, you got one? Clock? Okay, Clock doesn't have one to mass move Gladiators back to the Razor lane.
Oh my god.
That's probably a step too far, right?
Can we just watch the mid lane for like 30 seconds just to have some
normality,
some calmness in the chaos?
Yeah,
oh no, Io's coming in. It's just a bottle refill. We're good. Just a bottle refill.
All right, Shu, get out of here.
Yeah. Hey, support, get out. Go away. You guys are out of your mind. Now, this has been a crazy.
The CS looks on that.
Still going.
But Razor's 12 CS, right? Sharing CS with Io and basically CM at this point. Everyone's so evenly distributed in CS.
Ace is just a support now.
Yeah, he pretty much is.
He is very fast. The stacks are...
There's 4 heroes.
Getting up there,
heroes
though.
mid.
Yeah, this is a lot of heroes. Tofu's trying to help out CM with the 4-man. That is a huge coil onto 3. Hanskin, he's trying to heal. He's using that tower regen. Limp actually does survive because of it, even though the urn charge is ticking away. As CM and Puck. That's the hero's name that I was looking for. They take out the Nyx. Just the Nyx that goes down. But actually kind of a core kill at this point.
No, it feels like a core kill, even though he's bottom net worth.
Yeah, he's got the levels.
Like, this is only because CM and Clock were able to soak the side lanes for so long, right?
Yeah.
Like, if you compare Io Nyx to CM Clock, you want to have CM Clock with higher levels. The early game threat they can provide, the kill.
We could see it in that fight, how much damage the Celery is doing. Like almost as much as Boom.
And they kind of got baited, right, from this Ace running around. Like 4 heroes were chasing him, then suddenly...
it's like, I'll kill this guy, he's level 4.
Yeah, kill the offlaner, but he's not the offlaner at this point. He's farming it though. He's top 4 net worth.
Shockingly, yeah, he's doing perfectly fine. I'm sure that fight helped. 2K gold lead for Gaimin Gladiators. Looking to make a play on Aqua here, potentially. Although Limp, he's there as well. So he scouts out this rotation. He anticipates it, and Stellar's just going to go down. That's a free kill.
Yeah, this is the saving grace right now for the memes that have occurred in this game. If Hanskin just pairing up with Limp, having this Leshrac just run around the map and cut people, and yeah, it's going to be so much damage. Like CM Clock, I mentioned how they have good games. They're not going to survive this aggression unless it's a Puck plus a Clock plus a CM, all of them ready to kill off this Lesh.
Yeah, which did work on the mid lane.
Yeah.
So it does feel like it's going to be another one of those Goon Squad games. It's kind of the Limp show, but for a weird reason in this one, for a very strange early game. Things are kind of we're a little chilled out now though. S4,
nice, yeah.
He's just jungling. Tofu secures the rune. Boom was very happy about that one. That's like a Midas on Puck, getting a regen rune. Still such a weird game.
Yeah, I'm trying to look at like the distribution of farm now, and I feel like both teams are pretty content with what they got set up now. You've got this Ace again, back rider into the bot lane, like they're just chilling. Duracho is just farming the top camp, whatever's happening. Because like Aqua's not having a great game, so he's quickly pushing out, trying to be efficient. That unlocks Duracho in the Stormbreaker to be top and also farm what that's given to him. He's not freezing the wave and making the Stormbreaker feel uncomfortable.
Yeah.
But no, this is the key thing for Gladiators right now. You need to see the CM and Clock just start moving around the map. if you connect with any hero, you can find kills. Just, again, be mindful of this Lesh rack. That's the scary point.
Yeah, Limp's the big boy in this game for sure. Like, it's one of these... Oh, okay, Dawnbreaker ult onto bot and a duel. That's a duel win with the guy that has Windlace boots. Oh, no, sorry, he's got the phase boots now, so he actually does some damage.
473 move speed. He's very quick.
Yeah, he's super quick.
He's going to have good fun.
Which is what he needs to be in this game. I mean, you're playing against 3 cores where your positioning, your movement matters a lot. Like Lesh, Razor, you want to run away from these heroes. Bat as well. Like, if you just walk away from them, that's the only way you survive through their insane damage.
Like, this is a game where you're going to have the world's most aggressive puck, because you just go in. If you are getting caught, Dawnbreaker's going to ult you, Legion might blink and help you with the press the attack. Like, it's so comfortable to play aggressive.
Yeah. Yeah, usually you'd be worried about the Nyx counter, but you're totally right that it's like the rock, paper, scissors of Dota. There's like a counter to that. Well, then again, actually, with that being said, Nyx against Dawnbreaker also a big pain in the ass because you just instantly interrupt the Dawn ult with Carapace. So it is a little difficult.
The early lead that Gladiators built up, Aqua has decided to try and recover his game. He's trying to go for the Midas.
He's getting a Midas?
He's going for the Midas,
oh my goodness, Midas Razor.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, he's under-leveled, right? He's been moving around, he's been following, he's level 7. You compare that to...
We did see that at the Major, by the way, the Midas Razor, so it's not...
And it clearly had a good game, right? It was like Midas into a quick BKB refresher. Pretty decent game overall. Yeah. But it gives a window for Gladiators to see it, identify it, and then play on that.
Yeah, definitely. I think... Like I said, like you would ideally like an IO to be running around with Razor right now and like catching him back up, but it feels like you just cannot do that because Limp is the only one with a good game, and so you want to empower him to do stuff to just make this game not fall completely flat on its face. Like if Limp dies a couple of times, the game is just over for Goon Squad.
Or at least it's super difficult, right?
It's incredibly difficult. Yeah.
Yeah, I think the nice thing as well with this, at least the draft, if the lanes were a little bit more even, this IO you pair with the Lesh rack for like the mid game, then you can quickly jump back to your Razor to be the accelerant core later on. It's like multiple cores for IO to play with is, I think, where IO is nowadays. You're not really seeing the traditional IO Gyro, IO Luna of the previous. You need to have the big explosive hero to enable early, and then the carry that you actually kind of want to amp up later on.
Honestly, I do really love IO Lesh late game now with the IO shard, spell lifesteal, Bloodstone on Lesh. It's one of those new things that it feels really overpowered in the games that you can actually get to it without losing. I do think even though they're 4K behind, you can 1v5 with it.
Oh, they're reloading
as
onto the
Pexu,
clock.
he finds Tofu. Very tanky Tofu though, as he hooks away to his friends. He's perfectly fine. And the high five comes out. Oh, come on, he just saved you. Give him a high five.
High five him, Tofu. Come on, man.
Give him a high five.
Come on, you're a nice guy, Tofu. Please.
Come on.
Dude, they're smoking together though. That's some bro.
That's
pretty bro stuff. No high five there.
That was there's some maternal issues going on with this team. As they look to re-engage, they have the coil. There are 4 heroes from Goon Squad here.
No hook shot there.
No hook shot. They do have the coil. As Duraccio, he is also there. Orb comes out. Silence on Nick, so he can't Carapace. Ult from Dawnbreaker onto the puck. Okay, he's dead. That was not, I think, what they were expecting. As Ace comes in, has the duel, doesn't use it. Duraccio, he's still in. Limp is doing a lot of damage, has tons of mana because of this IO. Aqua, he's just trying to stand around and get some gold here from these juicy kills and the assists. All right, that is probably not what Gaimin Gladiators was expecting to happen there. I think they were feeling pretty good about that one.
I mean, it's the value of Nyx Assassin coming through, right? Dawnbreaker initiates, the Carapace prevents Director instantly locking down the support. You kind of kite the fight a little bit deeper. And Goon Squad, they thrive on these fights where they can just poke from a distance. You have Razor pumping out some damage from the back, Lesh in the middle, accelerated by the IO. Like, it's difficult for Gladiators if they don't connect on a clean initiation, be it a duel or a hook shot or inside the coil. They were kind of reaching that entire time of the fight.
It's a bit of a reach,
chasing for the coil, right?
I mean, I get it. I can understand why Boom is trying to eliminate Pexu right at the start. This Carapace is a huge problem for the Gaimin Gladiators heroes. Like, you interrupt the CM ult, you interrupt the Dawnbreaker ult, you stun Puck at all, and exactly what just happened happens. So, like, Boom is like, oh, the Nyx is out of position, like, let's kill him. It's like, okay, well, maybe it's not that out of position with an IO and this Lesh who's really farmed, you know?
Okay.
I think you're completely wrong.
He's looking.
And I'm sure you know you're completely wrong.
He's looking for something. Boom is standing on a sentry. So there's a bit of a debate situation going on up here.
Ooh, he's kind of teasing. He's on the fringe of the sentry. He's respecting that potential D-ward area. Really nice heads-up stuff from Pexa here.
Yeah. There's also just kind of a vibe you get when you walk in as like as an invis
Where's
hero.
the Nyx assassin, yeah.
Yeah, well, I feel like on the other side, too, you know, you feel it's like, oh, they see me, man. They see me. I don't know how I can, you know, just the way that they're moving in relation to how you're moving. You can just kind of get a feel for it. As a smoke up from Gaimin Gladiators.
Blade Mail now complete on Ace. He really wants to get into the mid of this fight. We've just praised how Leshrak's able to stand in the middle and pump out this damage. Blade Mail on Ace.
It makes so much sense.
It's going to really hurt.
Yeah, I mean, every single one of these cores just dies to Blade Mails. S4, he is showing on the creep wave down here.
He's going to get coiled up.
Can Tofu hit the angle on the hook? Yes, he can. Cog not... Oh, he snaps the coil with the Cog. That's really cool. I've never seen that one. S4 does not have Firefly, so either way, he's dead, and they get the dual win.
Easy damage.
Yeah, that was nice. That was cool from Tofu. Have you seen that before? The like inside the Cog's coil break?
No,
I've seen the Cog knockback into coil break, but like obviously he wanted to keep himself on position so he can battery assault.
It honestly looked like he was trying to push back towards the Legion for the duel, but then the tree line and stuff. But no, Tofu's a gamer, mate. He knows what he's doing.
This guy's way too good.
Dire's bottom tower
10 out of 10 genetics. As Hexu on bot lane sets up on Ace, Aqua's there. And there's going to be a full stock with the TP in. Blade Mail doesn't do much. Do they decide to dive Tofu? It's a little insane. No.
Gaimin's pretty happy, though. They're going to be able to take this mid tower. It's only on 100 HP. They've lost a Legion commander, which, again, he's playing a very sacrificial
support
role.
Legion, yeah.
Support Legion, but with the gold of a core, right? Like, he's playing very much for his team. Oh, very quick carapace.
But that is
but doesn't do anything.
1v3, so bit of a freebie there. Did he get a ward or anything?
No, he placed the ward. That's why he was there.
I see. Okay.
But Gladiators already had their own vision, so
yeah,
giving it away a little bit.
So no trade there for Goon Squad. Just a kill. Going the way of Gaimin Gladiators. That's Ace TP's bot. He's more than happy to just go down here and keep dying with the Blade Mail, especially. It feels like you kill him and it's like hardly worth it.
Again, we just mentioned how it's super hard to kill the hero. When a Dawnbreaker carries in the game, you'll jump this any hero. Suddenly you're going to have this Shard Dawnbreaker. He's got Echo Saber, he's going BKB. It's the unkillable Dawn TPing in. It's not like some support where TP's in after the hill and you're like, whatever, kind of brush it off. He will have kill threat. He will be able to actually provide some punch.
Yeah, that's going to be a lot of magic immunity from this guy, actually.
And it's difficult. Goon Squad's lineup is built for these type of pickoffs. You want to have Nyx scouting or a Bat Rider relocate in. When your entire draft is built around the pickoff on the side lane, if you're not picking off the Dawn, you'll never have numbers.
Right.
It won't be as easy to find that kill.
Yeah, exactly. And when she has BKB, then she can actually Donald in through the Nyx. As Tofu, he gets scouted out here. He's very tanky, and there is a Legion Commander there to help him. Dawnbreaker ult comes in. Coil snaps, so that's going to be a pretty free duel right there. As Aqua, he's there as well. They relocate him with Limp, who's doing a ton of damage. He's got the Eternal Shroud, so he's very tanky. Ace is barely surviving because Limp is fine. He doesn't need the IO. Aqua running, making his way away. I mean,
the Dawn's back in.
Limp is very tanky. The question is how tanky?
Not tanky.
Not tanky enough. That CM ulti, you're in that left quadrant. That's the one with the most damage. Boom, he dives in. Looks like I will be going down here. Ooh, nice little tether out into Cogs. Just dies to the residual damage. Now, these Nyx setups are not going very well for Goon Squad, I gotta say.
Yeah, I mean,
just like you said, there's a lot to come in off the back of it, you know.
It's super difficult. Like, unless Goon Squad's ready with all their heroes, they don't have quick explosive damage. It's a lot of damage over time, be it Firefly, Leshrak, even Razor to some degree. Yeah. There's no like, we got you, you're out of position. And that's what Gladiators, they want in their lineup. They want to be able to do, they have Legion, Dawnbreaker, they thrive in these fights.
Please catch me out of position.
Exactly.
I'm gonna save this guy and then turn the fight. Yeah, you're totally right about that. It feels...
And look at the timing, right? It's 18 minutes into the game. This Razor, traditionally, you have a BKB at this point. Yeah. This type of fight would be Razor running through, catching the backlines. You wouldn't allow Gladiators to jump around, but...
Hey, Tofu goes for the hook. Bit of a bait there. Yeah, he's not sure who's up. Oh, he is sure who's up on that high ground, actually. Just
yeah, we see the highlight here, right? Pexu, he starts off the fight. It's mainly due to Tofu's very aggressive positioning, but at that point, they're kind of out of position. Aqua, if he look on the right side, if he had BKB, he's charging in. He's probably maybe preventing Dawnbreaker from doing something. This left right will feel more comfortable, but unfortunately, it's not the case.
In the real game, Duel comes out onto Nyx. That's a freebie. Yeah.
But Pexu's doing this job, right? You just saw previously he tanked the hook shot. Now we come back from the highlight. He's just preventing that aggression to buy some time. Look at the mini-map right now. It's very split from Goon Squad. You know, they've accepted that they can't fight.
It does feel like he is really important for the game. As the TP comes back, Tofu is there, so is Boom. The coil comes out. Dawnbreaker ult as well. Hanskin, he goes for the relocate, and he does save him. And he brings him top, so he's gonna this is a farming relocate. Okay, that's a nice one.
Hanskin will get farmed though, from this.
Yeah. Hanskin's surely gonna die when he heads back, and yeah, that's...
Jewel was up in 10 seconds. They could have min-maxed it.
Yeah. They could have. I mean, they've been min-maxing quite a lot this game. They're probably bored of it at this point. God. Yeah, no, I feel like Gaimin Gladiators have done a really good job at isolating the Nyx in these fights, and I know for support, like, that is usually the job you want to do, running in first and dying and setting stuff up for your team. But it does feel like he's a really important hero because he can stop the Dawn ult, because he can stop the Puck coil, because he can stop all of the Puck's abilities, and because he can stop the CM ulti, right? Like, if this Carapace is allowed to walk into a fight and he presses it and he cancels like 2 things, he's going to have a profound impact. So you can see they're focusing him a lot. Sorry, he had no detection? Oh, he does.
No, he did. He just didn't use straight away.
Oh, there's the duel. Comes out. Is S4 going to help out here? Nope, just a free pick on Pexu. And also, you're giving dual damage.
Slow and steady. It's building up.
Okay, Boom. Does he keep chasing? They coil on S4. He's in the... I think this is just a forced TPs.
But no one's breaking... Okay.
Yeah, Goon Squad, they also...
just die, mate. It's fine. We're farming. We're chilling.
No, I like that they have that read on it, though, where they're like, this coil is just to, like, force shit out of us, and we're not going to take the bait.
Just think of the position, though. Worst case, if they are to dive in, he's going to go up the tree line, firefly around. It's going to be awkward. It's going to take 20, 15 seconds. Yeah, it's not a comfortable feel.
That was good on Goon Squad to, like, in the brief moment that happens, like, understand that. It's like, oh, he's fine, dude. Who cares?
I mean, Razor's finally got BKB now. Minute, 21. Issue is, Dawn's about to complete Deso, has Echo, Deso, BKB. I think the carry-to-carry matchup, unless you have a really long link out, it's still not going to feel too comfortable.
Yeah, it's a lot of burst.
It just gives them an insurance policy to farm more aggressively. You have that BKB TP out, you can at least, if you are underneath a tower, you can take that fight with fortification. But I would be surprised if Goon Squad actively looked to smoke up and find a fight right now. They're still kind of catching up a lot.
Yeah, at least a pick on somebody, because I think with the Dawnbreaker ult coming in, with Razor BKB, you can probably still kill as Pexu again. Oh no. Yeah,
it's for the team, lads.
That's 90 dual damage. So yeah, Ace was a support. Not really feeling like it anymore. He's back to a core Legion.
We've not mentioned it yet, but Celery, I love his skill build. He only had 1 point in Aura, whilst having 3 points Nova, 4 points Frostbite. Super aggressive. I know most people, when they think of CM, it's, oh, you've got to go 1-1-3, max the Aura, but this is very aggressive. Join the team, actually provide damage. Big fan of this.
I've seen a lot of Frostbite maxes these days. It just feels like the root changes, and the fact that root is actually good now. Back when people were picking CM, like, root was nowhere near as good, right? So this just feels like the new age build on CM.
It's also like a read on the game as well, because you know that your opponents aren't going to have these quick BKB timings. So going for this build, where you're level, let's say, 11 by minute 15, 16, there's no BKBs coming out. It's going to feel so much better when you join these fights.
And you have the advantage, so you can actually use the Frostbite to get pickoffs, rather than, like, farming with your Q or something like that. You know that it's like, they're going to be slow pushing lanes, we can kill them.
And not going for the second pole in ultimate, because it's an extra 200 mana, just opting good for the value point in Nova, get that cooldown lower. Like, it's a hard ult to really get off in any game of Dota, especially against a Nyx, like we already mentioned.
Yeah. Even a Lash, like, ground targeted stuns, you just throw it in the middle. She can Glimmer, whatever. And tons of magic damage, too. Like, she can 100% die in the fights. As Limp, he has his BKB. And, okay, this is when Goon Squad decides they're going to smoke up. They don't care that there's an Aegis. They think this timing is too important. Tofu is right on the high ground, though. This is some nice clockwork positioning.
Goon Squad have really good vision in this area, though. They've got 2 wards kind of covering this dire jungle.
Tofu's walking right into it. I mean, this is
another great hook shot.
Oh my goodness, that is not what you want. As Nyx Assassin again gets picked off. Can he? Coil comes out onto 2. Dawnbreaker ult onto 4 or 3. BKB comes out from Limp. His cores are dead. Everybody else is dead. Hansuke does not have the tether for him, so he's on his own. He's taking a ton of damage from Duraccio. Boom. High 5 coming out from Duraccio. And gets Pexu again.
They actually have no damage, Jenkins.
Yeah.
But perfect positioning from Gaimin Gladiators, right? Clockwork, he tanks up the smoke. Tofu finds the angles to get another perfect hook shot. Coordination with his team to be able to disconnect from that engagement. And then they're just all clumped up. The Jewel just picks them apart in this Dawnbreaker. That's so much damage.
Yeah. Dawn.
We're going to see the highlight here, but yeah, Tofu. Perfect positioning here. Doesn't get lassoed instantly.
And also
Pexu
not hitting Pexu.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane. I like Pexu tried to run in and carapace the pull-through stun that happens.
And then here, this is the thing with the talking. You go for the initiation, Legion goes in, Gladiator's already on top, Dawnbreaker just hitting everyone with that Starbreaker.
Yeah, Legion Dawn is an interesting combo because, you know, obviously you have the duel and then Dawnbreaker follow-up, but it also, like, if they focus you during duel, you just get healed, right? So...
And it's super easy to get these stacks and luminosity with the Echo Saber, right? You hit 2 times quickly, the third one's going to be the proc. Like, it's not as if it's 4 hits like a Slaughter, where you need an extra bit of... It's very quick, rapid fire that this hero comes online.
Yeah, and he did go for the luminosity attacks required talent, which obviously, as a core position, you're likely to go. As a carry position, I should say. So,
at this point in the game, it feels so good.
Yeah, that ability has been buffed a lot, Luminosity. It's a good one now. Perhaps overbuffed. It's one of those ones people didn't like for a long time, and so Valve was like, come on, get this ability.
And to give context, Rachu, he's played 15 games of carry Dawnbreaker in his pubs, 66% win rate. He's really been grinding it in recent time. Like, if you go back 2 weeks ago, you probably won't see a single Dawnbreaker game at least in the carry role, but it's something that they've invented or at least seen from other regions and gone, you know what, let's give it a try. Of course, I have seen some teams, maybe even in NA, attempt to do the carry Dawnbreaker, but this feels like a big level up.
Yeah. Well, this team is actually good. The team that you're referring to is Arkosh Gaming, which is dog shit. So, especially the carry that team.
I'm a big fan of their offlaner, actually.
Oh, Tofu hooks in, Cog's back. That's a chain stun. Duel doesn't come up before the BKB. Do they have enough damage to just physical through this? Is Io there to save? Enough? He's not. He was barely not there. I think there's a bit of a TP staggering going on there. Limp presses the Edict, just trying to take the creeps off the tower. Ace doesn't have the duel. They don't really have a great way of initiating other than Boom jumping in, just doing a little bit of poking. Yeah, just poking. As Celery gets stuck in the tower, but lots of saves coming out. Duraccio jumps in, jumps out. S4 pops the BKB. Goes on to Ace, also pops his BKB, so there's not much damage to go through here. Boom jumps in on the backline supports, hits a 2-man coil. Duraccio doing a lot of damage to Limp with just the Deso. S4, no Firefly left. Stun comes out on him. Boom, just more poking. Tofu with another hook. It's up again. So that is 4 heroes dead. Limp is like, what the hell am I supposed to do here, guys?
I mean, there's nothing he can do. His Razor died at the start of the fight, and it's this slow, methodical beatdown from Gaimin Gladiators.
Hey, Governor, can you go ahead and click on Limp and look at his KDA?
Yeah, I'd love to, mate.
That'd be a 322
Oh,
there. That's the funny number.
That is a funny number. Good one, mate.
Thank you. Anyway, you're saying? Yeah, you totally lost your train.
No, I mean, Gaimin Gladiators.
Very nice.
Just poking
very nice
non-stop,
split.
Right? Yeah.
As we can see on one side, the melee barracks being sieged, and on the other, the melee barracks being sieged.
Double siege, double racks taken.
That's
a really deep and meaningful.
That's not how that works.
It's exactly what they were trying to do.
As Limp heads out of the base into enemy territory, they have the tier 2 alive.
Don't you mean limping out of the base?
Can you explain that?
Because when you're injured and you're not doing so well, you have a limp.
Right.
And they're not doing so well.
Because of the gold.
Because
of
the gold. Yeah.
I see.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I was Lacoste, you wouldn't have asked.
Yeah.
Okay, that's unfortunate.
It's just the British.
It's just a British, yeah.
The accent.
Hook shot, though.
Hook shot comes out. It's Pexu going down again. Not much of a shock considering how this game has been going.
The Gladiators, they're not going to leave this area of the map now. They've taken top 2 racks. If anything, they're going to push out this bot wave. You see the line actually drawn by Celery. Just stand here on the triangle, push bot, get this tier 2, contest for this mega creeps, and put the final nail in the coffin for Goon Squad.
Oh, S4. I don't think there's a duel, so yeah, he can BKB this.
He has lasso in one. He might just grab a celery.
Well, there dies
for it,
Ace.
though.
He has to grab Ace. Yeah, okay. Duraccio comes in with the Dawnbreaker ulti. Limp almost dies in 2 shots to Duraccio. They look like they want to go on him, but he's getting stuck by Aqua. As both of the supports go down to the Puck, who's just pressing a lot of spells on the backliners. As the stun comes out under Duraccio. No Aegis. 95 seconds. He's dead. This actually could be Goon Squad.
There's no carapace to
Oh, that's an ult. And Aqua's dead to another hook from Tofu. Feels like he has that off cooldown every 10 seconds. And GG gets called.
What a great, honestly, what a great